Today we're going to cook up a fabulous tasting ground beef meal. It consists of the ground beef that I have here, as well as olive oil. And let's go ahead and do a couple turns of the olive oil, because the ground beef takes a few minutes to cook. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Just like that for now. Okay? So, I'm going to put this on the burner. I'm going to turn it on to medium. Always cook medium. I'm going to go wash my hands. Be right back. I have for my dessert an apple that I'm going to slice. I think and I believe that has been one of my secrets to losing weight. The first one is going to be Nut Meg. This is strong. Put a little bit in your palm and then rub it like this. You can always add more. You can't take it out. Next is dried mustard. Of course, if you ever dump it in your hand and it's too much, go dump it in the wastebasket and start over. I know spices are expensive, but that's worth it. Now, I also have a little bit of pink humiliation salt. You use what some people would say quite a bit of this. I know what this measurement is because I do it every day of the week. If you would like to know the measurements and the ingredients and the timing and things like that, I have all that on my website over at blogspot.com. So just go to jamestdds.blogspot.com, and there you'll see the YouTube video of this and the final picture of the meal cooked, as well as some additional things. And of course on YouTube, please click the subscribe button so you see all the videos. I have a lot of them that are recorded and I haven't edited them yet, so I'll be dropping a whole bunch of new ones. I'll have another 35 videos here shortly. Also, don't forget to click the bell so that when I do drop a new video, you see it. So here we go with the salt. I want to make sure that I do not get this in one spot. Salt is hard to move around, so you want to sprinkle it high. It's not really for looks. Now, the next thing I'm going to throw in here is some fresh basil. I have rinsed the basil. It smells good. Sprinkle the basil. Next, we're going to need to do some vinegar. I'm doing a balsamic chocolate vinegar, going around the outside of the pan twice. Then I'm going to go back around again with some oil. Once real fast. Then I'm going to pour in beef broth. Spritz it. Of course, that lowers the temperature. I can tell you what the measurement of that is because I just used a cup and a half out of there for another recipe, and I know how much is in there, so I'll post that for you. Next, Worcestershire sauce. Got that. Now, let's talk about the remaining items. We need to put some butter in. That would have been 1/4 of a stick. We need to put the mushrooms in. I always say when you get your mushrooms, bring them home, put them in a paper bag. While that's going, let's talk onions and garlic. Slice of onion. This is going to be so good. Okay, I'm going to put the onions in, and I'm putting them on top of the mushrooms. I want them to float a little bit. I don't want to mix them just yet. I want to get that hamburger boiling in that sauce. Garlic. I'm going to take 3 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to smash them and then cut them. I've already taken the wax paper off. I've showed you this trick in another video. They're in a plastic container, and I just shake them. When you shake them, the paper comes off them. There's a similar trick like that with an egg. When you use a hard-boiled egg, you put it in like a pickle jar, olive jar, baby food jar, something like that. And you shake it, the shell comes off. You can rinse it if you need to. I find it breaks apart my hamburger. And you'll notice I'm cooking slow and low. You notice I don't have fire shooting out of this thing. I want to saute the onions and the mushrooms and the garlic and all that, and I want to slow cook the hamburger. I don't want to burn the hamburger and have the rest of it not be cooked. I want it all to finish cooking at the same time. So keep your burner low. You can always turn it up. Let's let this sit for a while, and I'll take a coffee break and we'll be right back. The hamburger or ground beef, mushrooms, garlic, onions, and all that are all cooked. The next step is to put some cheese on it. I grated some fresh Parmesan cheese while I was cooking. The last step is going to be to cook up some bacon, and I'm going to put some bacon with it. So let's go ahead and take a break while I get the bacon organized, and we'll be right back. The last step for this meal is to make the bacon, and I'm going to use the New Wave oven because it's the fastest. So all I'm going to do is just take the bacon and lay it out. And then I'm going to throw it in the New Wave oven. In just a few minutes it'll be done. I'm going to cook it hot. I'm going to cook it at 425 degrees. So it's going to cook fast and it's going to be hot. The baking portion of this New Wave, because It's small inside, really holds the heat. Let's throw this in the oven. Lots of times I wear gloves when I do this, but I didn't this time. I've been turning the pieces of bacon around over and over again inside the oven so that it gets crispy all around. This is how much bacon I'm going to save out of what I cooked. And I'm going to just scoop this up. It's hot. I'm going to put it in the bottom. Then I'm going to take the meal, put it in a serving bowl. There you go. It's all cooked. The only thing left to do is eat it. Thanks for stopping by and joining me. Look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye for now.